The Miz is awesome.
But his chances of beating B in a race, it's almost like the Browns going to the Super Bowl. It ain't never going to happen.
I mean, because at the end of the day, The Miz is awesome, but she's the best.
Hey everybody, it's Ennis McVeigh of Inside the Ropes here, and I am joined by the EST of WWE and former SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. Bianca, how you doing?
I am doing great, doing good. I'm in London. I'm so happy.
Well, obviously we'll jump right in. Obviously you're competing in the Elimination Chamber next weekend. How are you feeling going into that match, and what's your mindset as you head towards Saudi Arabia?
Oh, my confidence is so high going into Elimination Chamber at Saudi Arabia. I'm super excited. I know what's at stake for the winner, so I'm going in being the EST, being the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best. And my strategy this year is just focusing on myself and having everyone study my game this year so that they can play my game so I can come out on top as the winner.
Of course, and obviously there's still one entrant missing in that match.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch mentioned that she wanted to see Wendy Chu from NXT in that match. So if you could pick anybody from Raw, SmackDown, NXT UK, who would you want to see fill that spot?
That's such a hard decision because our division is so jammed packed. But I think it's going to be a surprise entrance. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Bayley's coming back. Maybe, where's Asuka? There's been vignettes of Alexa Bliss. So maybe one of those three women, but whoever it is going to really raise the stakes for Elimination Chamber.
Obviously, you've just come off the Royal Rumble, coming into the final three. Obviously, last year you won it. Was there any disappointment there coming into the final three with Ronda coming back?
It was definitely some disappointment, coming off of the fact that I won the Royal Rumble last year, and that was my ticket to go to WrestleMania, and I main evented, and I came out as SmackDown's Women's Champion, so of course I wanted to run it back-to-back this year for the Royal Rumble. But you win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, you don't give up, you don't let up, so I'm just going into Elimination Chamber with that fuel to come out on top of the Elimination Chamber.
I want to go back to you earlier in your career, because obviously you came from an athletics background outside of wrestling. Was there a specific moment where, there was a moment that clicked with wrestling where you were like, oh, this is what I want to do?
For me, it was the Mae Young Classic. I didn't come from wrestling. I didn't know much. I pretty much started with nothing, and I'm a homegrown talent with NXT. So the Mae Young Classic was the moment that I had where I felt like I finally walked in my purpose, and I was like, this is what I was born to do.
And just to finish us off, I saw a story recently where The Miz talked about challenging you to a race. So I want to set the record straight. The Miz said that he could beat you if he had running shoes on, you have wrestling boots. Who wins that race?
I definitely win that race. These guys were there. He asked everybody in the locker room. Everybody betted on me. So who y'all think? Me or The Miz?
The EST of the WWE. And the place to be. Without hesitation. Okay? I mean, The Miz is awesome. Don't get me wrong. The Miz is awesome.
But his chances of beating B in a race, it's almost like the Browns going to the Super Bowl. It ain't never going to happen.
I mean, because at the end of the day, The Miz is awesome, but she's the best. So it's...
Well, thank you, Bianca, for joining me, and good luck at Elimination Chamber.
Thank you.
So funny. The Miz.